I looked in the last 10 years, each year, I wanted to see what was the craziest NFL game every single year, right?
Okay.
So we're going to be a little nostalgic. Y'all, I feel like y'all watched football back in 2013. I don't know if y'all did. I'm pretty sure y'all did. So we go to 2013 to now. We're going to say, what do you think is the craziest game this year? But we'll start with 2013.
Okay.
If y'all don't know at all, I can tell y'all very quickly. Go back to 2013. The Seahawks are Super Bowl champions.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Go back to that time period. You are in high school, probably. You're most likely in high school. Yes, we're all in high school. Do y'all know or recall what y'all think may be the craziest game of that year? I don't think y'all get this one because it'll be
Niners of Seattle.
That was a good game, but one of the craziest. This will be hard. This will be a hard one. This is a very hard one.
It's not postseason. It's
very
not
hard.
no postseason.
It's a regular season game. It's just very
regular
hard.
season.
It's a very hard one. It's
very hard.
One's an
one?
AFC team and one's an NFC team. It's very. I don't know.
AFC?
I don't know if y'all remember that.
Was this something with the Patriots?
Not the Patriots. No.
I'm trying to think.
It's very hard. This will be very hard. Wait. AFC North versus NFC North.
AFC North versus NFC North. It's the Packers.
The Packers.
No, it's not the Packers. It's a snow game though. It is a snow game. If y'all remember, good old snow games. I love those. Boy,
damn,
very.
I don't know. Yeah, once you said that snow games, I
Steelers?
have no idea.
Nah, not Steelers.
The Bears.
Nah, you still. I'm waiting for y'all to say one.
So must be the Vikings. Okay, it has Vikings.
You said AFC North, right?
Vikings.
It's
Okay.
the Vikings. Yeah.
Vikings versus. It's a snow game, so it must be.
Nah,
they didn't have a stadium back then, so it must be.
Wait,
it must be
Baltimore.
It was. Okay, yeah.
Oh, Baltimore.
It's Baltimore. Yeah.
At Baltimore.
Ravens versus Vikings. It was at Baltimore. It was 5 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes. I don't know if y'all remember this, but my man Cordell Patterson. I remember Cordell Patterson back in the day. My man had that touchdown at the end, and then Jacoby Jones had a touchdown right after that, and then it was 5 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes of the game. It was probably the most scoring ever at the end of a game. Beautiful snow game, and I remember
Adrian Peterson was playing.
I think he got hurt. He was playing, but he got hurt. It was some random white running back, Gerhardt. He scored like a 40-yard touchdown.
Oh, I remember Gerhardt. I do remember him.
I gotta look that up.
Jacoby. Yeah, look it up, boy. It's a Jacoby Jones gets a touchdown because he can only score for Baltimore, not me.
He was like a fullback slash running back. Yeah.
Yeah, that game was that's an epic game. If y'all, that's one of them random games that you didn't expect to be epic, but it was a lot of scoring. 5 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes. All right, so what do y'all believe in 2014? New England Patriots win that Super Bowl. We're in high school still. What y'all believe in 2014? It's one of them losses. It's one of those losses that's like, yeah, one of them teams had one of them losses.
Was that another snow game?
It's one of them NFC teams that had one of them losses. That's like, yeah, man. It's one of them losses that hurt for good.
The Cowboys?
The Seahawks were involved in that, but it's not against the Patriots.
So Seahawks versus.
And boy, that team, the way they lost, boy, that's probably their worst loss, boy. That's rough.
Patriots?
Nah, Patriots. Nah, not the Super Bowl. No, that loss rough. Especially look at the highlights. I'm like, dang, well, I can't believe he lost that game. That's tough. They cut one of the players after for a something he did bad in the game because it was such an egregious loss.
Bengals? Was it Bengals?
No, not Bengals. It's a playoff.
It's a playoff game. NFC.
Oh, you doing a playoff game?
Oh, I thought you said it was a playoff game.
It could be any. It could be any game. It could be any game. It's just the craziest game.
So against the Packers?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody fumbled right.
Against the Packers.
Okay, I was like, once you said playoffs, so it has to be that one, okay?
I tell you, boy, the way y'all boys lost, the way the Packers lost, boy, that is, my man Russell Wilson threw 4 interceptions in the game. They were going to lose. He threw his last interception with 5 minutes remaining. It was 19-7. Game should be over. But Russell, they go down, they score a touchdown, they get a freaking onside kick. My man tried to catch it, he got cut. My man, that's not Jordy Nelson, boy. He wasn't supposed to catch it. He tried to go be a hero. The ball went away. They recovered it. And then Russell Wilson go down, get the touchdown, does a Hail Mary 2-point conversion. He's about to get hit. He runs all the way back to like the 15-yard line, throws it deep, get the 2-point conversion to tie the game. Aaron Rodgers is able to tie it with the field goal. And in overtime, Russell Wilson throws the cursed 50-yard touchdown, goes to Super Bowl. If I'm a Packer fan, boy, that's the Puku watch for sure.
I didn't watch that game.
I know it hurt. I know what happened last week.
I didn't watch that game. I'm
last week. You weren't even happy though.
In fact, I stopped watching football for at least a year.
Yeah, that's when we lost. Yeah. No.
Yeah. So I didn't watch that game, so I don't really remember. But I'm happy that they suffered.
The Ravens run was in 2012, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that if you said that probably been you know what game I'm talking about, like Ravens versus Broncos, that would have been there. 2015. What y'all feeling? Another playoff game.
Another playoff.
I didn't watch not one game that whole season.
Is it the Cowboys versus?
No. Cowboys didn't make the postseason this year. But this is Carolina's year. This is when Carolina made the playoffs.
That was a bitch dab.
That's the dad. That's when Carolina. That was probably the best season.
Wait, is it? What game is it? It's
no, you know the game. Come on,
it's like
it's a great game.
Is that the game where he took his towel off and he came back in the last round?
There's two games that pop in my mind.
Cam Newton.
I don't think so. And it's not that.
Is this the Giants game?
No, it's not the Giants game. That's a great one though, but it's not. But think playoffs. Think playoffs. This is a game that's an epic classic in the playoffs.
They did.
This is a classic.
This ain't a Vikings and Saints, right?
No.
This is an NFC North team versus NFC West team.
NFC North.
Who was the second best team in the NFC behind Carolina? Like a really good team. They won 13 games. They lost to Carolina.
That was the Falcons, right?
Yeah.
That's a year right. That's a year. No, it's a year off.
2 years. 2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been the Saints.
It's not the Saints now. It's an NFC West team. The boys were good. They have a Hall of Fame wide receiver, second most catches to think of all time at wide receiver, Hall of Fame wide receiver. We had an epic game in this game.
Cardinals?
The Arizona Cardinals versus
the Packers.
The Green Bay Packers, boy.
Yeah, that one.
I was screaming out my mind. My man Aaron Rodgers was killing it, boy.
That's what really got me.
4th and 20. That game was fire. He 4th and 20, convert, and then throw a Hail Mary. They blitzed him. He just flung it, and they caught it, touchdown. And then when he did they did the coin flip in overtime. The coin ain't even flipped, just went up and down. I was like, this game freaking.
I remember
the Cardinals
that.
were really good that year. I do remember that.
They was. Yes, they were very dangerous. They beat us that year, I think.
What was that quarterback? Josh Palmer?
Carson
Palmer, yeah.
And Larry Fitzgerald, my man, in overtime caught a pass for like 60 yards, and he did a little shovel pass and end zone touchdown. Arizona going crazy.
That
game was.
He did not
amazing.
drop it. That man caught everything thrown his way. God,
sure.
He was a very annoying person.
All right, 2016 should be pretty easy, I believe, but it's an easy one. This one is
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which Super Bowl is that?
Falcons versus Patriots.
Yeah,
they had no other game before that.
Slowly started to get back into football.
They have a Falcons game like during the season they balled out. They have a Falcons game against the Panthers. Or like
I think
Julio Jones caught up.
They had a magical season. I'm not gonna lie. They were cold that season.
Atlanta offense was fire, boy.
Fine.
Buzzsaw. That's what they call it. Buzzsaw offense. 98-yard drives just happening, bro. Them boys could go 90 yards easy and no one stopping it. Until they saw plot, boy.
What they had was Mohamed Sanu, Julio Jones. Oh my God! And then in the backfield they had
Devontae Freeman.
Oh my God, Devontae Freeman. They had a nasty.
He missed that block though. I mean, Maurice, remember that he missed that block, boy. When and Maurice, you called it when he missed that block. Missed that block, and he fumbled, Maurice called and said, "Yeah, they're gonna lose." And them boys up like 17, like they're gonna lose the game. They remember Maurice no plot. He been a part of it so long, he know.
When he had that butt catch, I knew they were gonna lose. That catch was crazy.
That's
Julian
so
Edelman
much plot.
is a person. Now he's doing podcasts. I don't know if y'all been noticing, but a lot of his stuff, like his amazing, was literally like impromptu, like it wasn't planned. Like he said, it was a play where he caught it and he threw it deep, like in a Super Bowl. He said that wasn't even a play call. I can imagine doing that.
Plot.
Just throwing.
He said plot.
But you can do it, though. They can do it. They got the plot for it.
Plot. It just affect their muscles.
If the Jets tried that, that's an interception.
Super.
Every time.
Somebody get injured
2017.
on the play too.
Think about 2017. This is when the Eagles make their run to the Super Bowl.
This has got to be.
We're in college right now. What is it?
Oh, this has got to be the Vikings and game, right? The Miracle.
Minneapolis Miracle, boy.
Yes,
and I'm always pissed. I'm always pissed because me and Maurice coming back in our dorm. Yeah. We go back in our dorm, bro. I see the game. It's 24-23. I'm like, oh,
so sad.
The Vikings got it. And you know, the internet shuts down in my dorm. So we look and I'm like, oh, well, game over, bro. Like, it don't even matter. internet come back. I go back on my phone. Everybody in Minnesota jumping. I said, what did I just miss? Did I just miss the greatest play of all time? What did I just miss?
Funniest stuff ever, bro. Because that's when who that was so big. And I was in UAPB, Arkansas Pine Bluff, and I was around a lot of people from Louisiana, and they were already planning a parade and everything. I said, "Yep, put the Mardi Gras up."
Who that said they're gonna beat them Saints?
Oh, that man John Latrobe to say
put the Mardi Gras up because that boy caught that ball. Oh my god, and he missed. Yeah, I felt bad for dude. What was his? Wasn't that Gardner Johnson? No, that was Marcus May who missed that tackle. I don't know why he missed that tackle.
That was Marcus
ever.
Marcus was the team.
No, because he a Jet. That's a
he was
Jet.
a Jet
So
at this point.
It wasn't. He's gonna defend his team. All right, I see you, Maurice. Now you got me messed up.
He on the Saints now. I know he on the Saints now.
Oh, he on the Saints now. Okay. Yeah. It was one dude. I forgot his name.
Not Lattimore.
No, it was a safety. He had a angle. Matter of fact, Stephon Diggs caught the ball and he was going backwards and he missed him. like Stephon is going backwards and he missed him.
Man, I know.
Trying to go for the big hit.
Yeah.
He wear like 43 or some shit, I think.
Yes.
Oh man, I can't remember his name right now.
Wasn't Gardner Johnson.
It's Marcus Williams.
That's
Marcus
what it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
Man, that man had a hell of a summer. They were mad at him.
That's their greatest play. They have a lot of bad plots, so that's their greatest play for sure.
Ooh, Case Keenum.
Yeah, shout out my man boy. Shout out my man Case Keenum. They remember the graphic they showed, Championship Sunday, show Case Keenum, Blake Bortles, Tom Brady, Nick Foles. I said, boy, this is Tom Brady easy money, boy. I said, easy money, boy.
I just saw that graphic the other day. That was an ugly graphic, man. Talking about like Tom Brady should have ate. He was playing a lot of people he played against don't even have a job like in the next 2 years.
Crazy. Yeah.
Hey, he threw 500 yards, did what he had to do. 2018. This is a great season as well.
Saints versus the Cowboys.
It's not. No,
is that the Rams?
It's not.
Nah, it's the Rams.
Rams versus
the Rams versus Chiefs.
Chiefs.
But
Rams
it really should be the
versus
Saints
Chiefs.
versus the Cowboys. That was
Rams versus
game.
Rams Chiefs, boy. Rams 54-51.
Yeah,
I'm watching this game.
They come there for like 100 points. Yes, combined. That was no defense.
I watched that. I say, boy, everybody. I say, this is epic. They got the all yellow jerseys too. Look good with all yellow jerseys. Boy, that was a fancy explosion for everybody. Boy, everybody, you had a Chief or a Ram, boy, you getting at least 40. 40 points. And I think it ended off, what was it? Mahomes. And Mahomes threw like 3 interceptions. He had 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. That was a lot. A lot was happening in that game. It was the defense being played was only turnovers. That's the only defense being played, which is a bunch of turnovers. But
Aaron Donald had a couple of sacks, fumbles. So.
See, where's that at? Where's that at, NFL? Boy, that's some NFL. That's beautiful, man. That's Monday Night Football. That's very smart. Let's go to the next year of 2019.
2019?
This will be kind of hard.
Is this this is Bills and Chiefs?
Nah, we're not there yet. Nah.
Not. Oh Lord.
2019.
This is a game that I didn't watch. The Super Bowl winner of 2019, I believe, is Patrick Mahomes.
That's when they. Oh, damn, that's that year. There's a lot of.
This is a regular season.
Year we beat.
This is regular season.
This is a regular season.
Seahawks in the playoffs. Is it?
No, I think 2018 is that year. I think 2018 is what you did there.
We've been seeing. I'm tired of seeing San Francisco. We've been seeing San Francisco. We didn't. I'm gonna say.
That's right. The Eagles. That's when I stopped. Saying this all year. I forgot the Eagles.
That's when the whole division was bad.
Oh, so it would be. Was it the Texans versus the Chiefs?
No, it's not a playoff game. That game would have been, but it would have been crazy if we competed.
Was
in the
it
second
Saints
half
in there?
Saints is one of the teams. Yeah, Saints is one of those teams.
Or what is another?
Who did they play?
Nah, not the Rams. But it's another great team. Who's the best? Who's the NFC? Who's the best NFC team that year?
That's a good ass question. I don't fucking remember.
Who made the Super Bowl?
I don't remember that shit either. The Bengals?
Oh.
No, the Bengals. No, not the Bengals. I don't remember. I really
the 49ers.
Yes, the 49ers. The Saints faced the 49ers. They were both 10-2. They had a shootout.
I remember. That's what George Kittle went off for the last touchdown.
Yeah, it was.
I don't remember that game.
It was like 46-42.
I tried not to Jimmy G games. So
Jimmy G was doing good though. 2020. It's COVID year.
Nobody's in the stands.
So the Texans versus the Chiefs. That was a pretty
It's a
good
Monday
game.
night. No, it's a Monday night football game. But I remember this. I was at Amazon. I was watching this game on my phone during my breaks on Amazon. They made a funny meme out of it too because somebody did something that was funny, and he was trying to cover it up. But yeah, we knew what's up. Let me see. What's another hint? This is 2 AFC North teams.
AFC North, and he shot somebody trying to.
Oh, Lamar when he had to. Yeah, I remember that game.
My man had to go poop, but they say he had cramps. That man, the way the man ran back, he said, "Move out of my way." That ain't no freaking cramps.
That was the most watched game.
That's the craziest, not the most watched game. That's the crazy game.
Browns
49ers
was like
they
beat the Browns. Like, because in fact, Baker Mayfield was going crazy that game too.
He was.
Then Lamar, he went to take his shit, and he came back.
He
got to get him winning drive, bro. He's like, damn, I feel better now. Came back, had a game. That was a great game, bro. Yeah,
that was a great
game. He went in watering like a penguin or something, and then when he came out, he was jumping and stuff. So he came back and won the game.
They might call him a penguin.
He fell loose. That's why.
Yeah, that was a great game. But I was watching Amazon, boy.
That was that. I remember that game. That was a real good game.
I remember.
I was rooting for Baker.
Him running and shit, but I don't remember that game.
All right, 2021.
2021. Who won that year? Oh, that's the year the Bucks.
No, that's the is that the Rams? I believe that's the Rams. Yeah, it's the Rams. The Bucks was 2020.
That fraud shit.
It's an easy one though. This one is clearly
this
not Super Bowl. What did you say? What did you say, Lewis?
This is the one I was talking about, right? The Bills and Chiefs.
Bills Chiefs, yeah. That's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My man had got no plot. Yeah, and that my man, the pain meme. That pain meme. Yeah, my man, that's ridiculous. That Gabriel Davis had 4 touchdowns and they lost.
That was crazy. That was a crazy game.
Like the Patriots.
That was some gunslingers right there, man.
But 13 seconds, bro. And they was trying to say we should hire Leslie Frazier as a head coach. But I said, bro, you can't stop.
How many of these games really come down to defense? I don't even know, bro. None of these games really.
Bro, 13.
You get yourself a quarterback.
I mean, you need a quarterback, but bro, like I understand Tyreek Hill burning you a couple times. I feel it. Y'all giving up touchdowns left and right within 2 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, like Tyreek, like he was doing some crazy stuff. Like he called like an out, and then like outran the entire secondary. Like went around them like on some video game stuff, like literally.
And I was rooting for Buffalo so hard too, boy. When they threw the touchdown, boy, I said yes. And Josh Allen hugging everybody. 13 seconds.
Why you don't like the Chiefs? You didn't say like 5 things, bro.
We like always no. I'm always gonna have the NFL needs villains, right? There's not a lot of villains. The Chiefs have to be the villains. Obviously, they beat me in my worst loss, but regardless, they the villains. We don't want to see, especially in the AFC. If it's the NFC villain, maybe we'd be chill. But AFC villain taking over and beating everybody and ruining everybody's dreams, bro. Like, nah, I don't want the Chiefs to win. I want in Buffalo a new Super Bowl, team to get to Super Bowl. Josh Allen do his thing, but when they couldn't stop my man in 13 seconds for getting a field goal, I said, "Dang, boy, he ain't gonna get one soon."
Nah, I want Mahomes to be the next Brady.
I don't want nobody being Brady. That takes a lot of. That's a lot to see. 2022. Who was the best, craziest game last year?
Last year?
Yeah, last year. It's a regular season game.
I don't know if I can remember, bro.
Oh, I know. Oh my god.
It's an interdivisional. No, not interdivisional. It's an interconference. It's one team's in the AFC East and the other team's NFC North.
AFC East.
And it was I had a crazy catch in that game.
Oh, the Vikings?
God. The Vikings versus the Bills, bro.
Yeah. That game was crazy.
Who won?
I thought they won.
It was the Vikings, bro. Because
I thought they won.
That man caught the ball with one hand, and like it was over like 2 people, and they had their hand on the ball when he caught it, and he just snagged it away from him with one hand. That was a crazy game. I remember
that game really crazy. Josh Allen, bro, at the 1, they gonna win the game. My man Josh Allen fumbles the ball at the 1, and the Vikings recover for a touchdown. Boy, I said, no way you doing that right here, bro. That's tough.
Yes.
What the Vikings, Mason. The Vikings last year, you always got to find the one team that produces some of the craziest content. Last year's Vikings, bro, with the 33-point comeback against the Colts, that game against Buffalo, bro. You follow the Vikings, bro.
You remember that? Because I had Kirk Cousins on my fantasy, boy. I was mad.
Oh, yeah, them boys get blank.
He came in clutch. Appreciate that.
We blew them out last year. Oh my god,
Yeah,
it
hey,
wasn't even a
40
game.
to 3 or 40 to
Oh
0.
my god, that was a nasty one.
The Jacksonville Chargers game was
Yeah,
some
I
crazy.
definitely sat him on fantasy.
That game, Jacksonville versus the Chargers, was a crazy game. That probably be number 2 or number 3. Last year had a couple of really good crazy games. I remember, the thing I remember too is that
Game.
I was watching the end of the Vikings Bills, right? It was going to overtime. Then they switched the coverage to Green Bay versus Dallas. I said, bro, I'm not trying to watch freaking Green. These boys just went to overtime, bro. Like, why are you? I had to buy NFL Plus. I know this stuff. I had to buy NFL Plus and look into so I can watch the rest of that game. Like, bro, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, let me finish this game, the best game of the year, bro. Come on, NFL.
The Super Bowl was pretty entertaining too, though.
Yeah, it was, but that game was.
And that last call.
It could have been. Hey, it would have been crazier if
amazing.
they didn't do that. That holding call lost the crazy, but that made the game mid at that point. That's funny.
That elevated the game. Because I know them boys. I know them type of losses. Them the ones that stay with you forever. And especially if you don't get to amend it. Like, they go win the Super Bowl this year, they'll forget it. But if like they never make it back to the Super Bowl, it's gonna stick with them. And especially they gotta beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. That's the only way they can get it back. Which I really hope that don't happen. But
Jared do.
Yeah.
What about this year? What y'all think crazy game this year? You got a lot of mid games, boy. You got a lot of mid games out here, but you gotta pick and choose.
What are three we just said?
Honestly.
Can we say the Dolphins Broncos? That was.
I mean, it's
that shit. I mean,
they got to be competitive.
7, I mean, so it has to be competitive games.
They need to be competitive. Like crazy games,
like crazy.
No, we haven't had none yet.
Zach Wilson. I think
the craziest one. I think the craziest one's Bills versus Jets. I think that's the craziest game. Week 1 Monday Night Football. I think the way it ended specifically too with the return touchdown
and everything,
and all of the emotions that existed in that game, and how we thought it was going to be turning. Josh Allen throws all these interceptions, and then these boys are still in the game, and then they get a pick return touchdown. Oh, I think it's the third one ever, some return touchdown in overtime, whatever it is. That's why I picked the craziest game. That game was entertaining from start to finish.